Welcome back to another exciting episode of Coins and Currency Corner. Today, we are diving deep into the world of one of the most sought-after coins in American history, the 1941 Washington quarter dollar. Before we get into the nitty-gritty details, let's take a quick trip down memory lane and learn a bit about the history behind this iconic coin. The 1941 Washington quarter was minted during a pivotal time in American history, just before the United States entered World War II. This coin features the profile of America's first president, George Washington, on the obverse side, and a majestic bald eagle on the reverse side. Now, you may be wondering, what sets the 1941 Washington quarter apart from others in terms of value? Well, it all comes down to its rarity and condition. As with any collectible item, the value of a coin is determined by factors such as scarcity, demand, and overall condition. In the case of the 1941 Washington quarter, its value is primarily driven by its scarcity. Only a limited number of these coins were minted in 1941, making them highly sought after by collectors. Additionally, the condition of the coin plays a significant role in determining its value. Coins that are in pristine condition with minimal wear and tear are much more valuable than those that are heavily circulated. So, let's cut to the chase. Is a 1941 Washington quarter dollar coin really worth $1.2 million? The short answer is, it depends. While most 1941 Washington quarters are not worth anywhere near that amount, there are certain rare varieties that can fetch a hefty sum at auction. One such variety is the 1941 Washington quarter, which was minted in San Francisco. This particular coin is highly sought after by collectors due to its low mintage numbers and excellent condition. A 1941 Washington quarter in pristine condition can easily fetch tens of thousands of dollars at auction. Another rare variety to keep an eye out for is the 1941 Washington quarter, minted in Denver. While not as valuable as its San Francisco counterpart, the 1941 Washington quarter can still command a respectable price, especially if it is in exceptional condition. Of course, not all 1941 Washington quarters are worth a small fortune. The majority of these coins are valued at a more modest amount, typically ranging from a few dollars to a few $100s, depending on their condition and rarity. So, how can you determine the value of your 1941 Washington quarter? The best way to get an accurate assessment is to have your coin appraised by a professional numismatist or coin dealer. They will be able to evaluate the condition, rarity, and demand for your specific coin and provide you with a fair market value. In conclusion, while most 1941 Washington quarter dollar coins are not worth $1.2 million, there are certain rare varieties that can command a hefty price tag. If you happen to come across one of these rare coins in your collection, consider yourself lucky and reach out to a professional for a proper appraisal. That's all for today's episode of Coins and Currency Corner. Thanks for tuning in, and happy collecting! Remember, the value of a coin goes beyond its monetary worth, it's the history and story behind it that truly makes it priceless. See you! We have a super exciting topic to discuss, the 1942 Washington quarter dollar coin. You might be wondering why this particular coin is making waves in the collecting world. Well, let me tell you, this little gem is worth a whopping $1.3 million. Can you believe it? First, let's delve into the history of this rare coin. The 1942 Washington quarter was minted during World War II, a time of great historical significance. These coins were produced in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, but only a small number were minted in San Francisco, making them extremely rare and valuable. The San Francisco minted coins have a small S mint mark on the reverse side, adding to their uniqueness. And now, let's talk about the factors that determine the value of a coin. The condition of the coin plays a crucial role in determining its worth. Coins that are in pristine condition with minimal wear and tear will fetch a higher price than those that show signs of aging. Additionally, the rarity of the coin also influences its value. The 1942 Washington quarter from the San Francisco Mint is incredibly rare, making it highly sought after by collectors. Another important factor to consider is the demand for the coin. Collectors are always on the lookout for rare and valuable coins to add to their collections, and the 1942 Washington quarter fits the bill perfectly. Its historical significance, coupled with its scarcity, makes it a must-have for any serious collector. So, how can you determine if your 1942 Washington quarter is worth $1.3 million? Well, the first step is to have your coin authenticated by a reputable coin grading service. These services will examine the coin closely, taking into account factors such as its condition, rarity, and demand in the market. Once your coin has been authenticated, you can then determine its value based on current market trends and auction results. It's important to note that the value of coins can fluctuate over time, so it's essential to stay informed about the latest trends in the collecting world. Keep an eye on auctions, coin shows, and online forums to get a sense of the current market value of your 1942 Washington quarter. If you're lucky enough to own a 1942 Washington quarter from the San Francisco Mint, consider yourself a fortunate collector. These coins are highly coveted and can fetch a hefty sum at auction. Some have been known to sell for upwards of $1.3 million, making them a rare and valuable addition to any collection. In conclusion, the 1942 Washington quarter from the San Francisco Mint is a rare and valuable coin that is highly sought after by collectors. Its historical significance, scarcity, and demand in the market all contribute to its high value. If you're lucky enough to own one of these rare coins, consider yourself a fortunate collector. You could be sitting on a goldmine. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on our channel for more coin collecting tips and tricks. We have a real gem to talk about, the 1943 Washington quarter dollar coin. Rumor has it that this coin is worth a whopping $1.4 million. Can you believe it? Let's dig in and uncover the fascinating story behind this valuable piece of history. First off, let's talk a little bit about the background of the 1943 Washington quarter. This coin was minted during a time of great significance, World War II. In 1943, the U.S. Mint was facing a shortage of copper due to the war effort. To conserve resources, the Mint decided to mint a limited number of quarters using silver instead of copper. These silver quarters ended up being quite rare, making them highly sought after by collectors today. Now, you may be wondering why the 1943 Washington quarter is worth a staggering $1.4 million. Well, it all comes down to one key factor: rarity. During the minting process, a few quarters were accidentally struck on a planchet intended for a dime. This resulted in a misprint known as the 1943 S25C, struck on a silver dime planchet error. These error coins are extremely rare, with only a handful known to exist. The value of the 1943 Washington quarter can vary depending on its condition and provenance. A coin in pristine condition with a clear mint mark can fetch top dollar on the market. Additionally, coins that have been certified and graded by a reputable third-party organization can also command a higher price. If you happen to come across a 1943 Washington quarter in your collection, it's definitely worth getting it appraised to determine its true value. Now, you may be wondering how to identify a genuine 1943 Washington quarter from a fake. One telltale sign of authenticity is the weight of the coin. Genuine silver quarters weigh around 6.25 grams, while fake coins may be lighter. Another key indicator is the sound of the coin when dropped on a hard surface. Silver coins produce a distinct ring while base metal coins have a duller sound. If you're still unsure, it's best to consult with a professional coin expert to authenticate your coin. If you're lucky enough to own a 1943 Washington quarter, you may be wondering what you should do with it. Some collectors choose to hold onto their rare coins as an investment, hoping that their value will increase over time. Others prefer to sell their coins to collectors or auction houses to cash in on their investment. Whatever you decide to do, make sure to handle your coin with care to preserve its value for years to come. In conclusion, the 1943 Washington quarter is a true rarity in the world of coin collecting. With a reported value of $1.4 million, this coin is a prized treasure for collectors around the world. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting out, the allure of this valuable piece of history is undeniable. So keep on hunting for those hidden gems, and who knows, you may just stumble upon a rare treasure like the 1943 Washington quarter. Thanks for tuning in. We're diving into the exciting world of numismatics to talk about the highly sought-after 1944 Washington quarter dollar coin. Rumor has it that this particular coin could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. First off, let's take a closer look at the history behind the 1944 Washington quarter dollar. This coin was minted during World War II, a time of great significance in American history. The United States was fully immersed in the war effort, and as a result, the production of coins was limited. This scarcity makes the 1944 Washington quarter dollar even more valuable to collectors. Now, you might be wondering what sets the 1944 Washington quarter dollar apart from other coins of its time. Well, one of the key factors is the composition of the coin. Unlike other Washington quarter dollars minted in 1944, the 1944/43 variety is made of a special alloy known as silver. This silver content adds to the rarity and value of the coin, making it highly desirable among collectors. In addition to its silver composition, the 1944 Washington quarter dollar is also known for its unique design. The obverse of the coin features a profile of George Washington, the first President of the United States. On the reverse side, you'll find an eagle with outstretched wings, clutching an olive branch and arrows, a classic symbol of peace and strength. But here's where things get really interesting. It's not just any 1944 Washington quarter dollar that's worth $1.4 million. The coin in question is the rare 1944D/S variety. This particular coin was minted at the Denver Mint, but an error occurred during the minting process, resulting in the mint mark being struck over an existing mint mark from the San Francisco Mint. This error is extremely rare and adds to the coin's allure and value. So, why exactly is the 1944D/S Washington quarter dollar worth $1.4 million? Well, it all comes down to supply and demand. With only a handful of these coins known to exist, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add this elusive piece to their collections. The combination of rarity, historical significance, and unique design all contribute to the coin's astronomical value. If you're lucky enough to stumble upon a 1944D/S Washington quarter dollar in your collection, you'll want to take some steps to ensure its authenticity and condition. First, make sure to have the coin authenticated by a reputable numismatist or grading service. This will help confirm that you have the real deal in your hands. Next, consider having the coin professionally graded. The condition of a coin can greatly impact its value, so having it graded by experts can give you a better idea of its worth. Keep in mind that even a slight difference in grade can result in a significant change in value, so it's important to take care of your coin and handle it with care. Now, you might be wondering how to go about selling a 1944D/S Washington quarter dollar if you're lucky enough to own one. There are several options available to you, including consigning the coin to a reputable auction house, selling it through a private dealer, or even listing it on an online marketplace for coin collectors. Whichever route you choose, be sure to do your research and consider seeking professional advice to maximize the value of your coin. In conclusion, the 1944D/S Washington quarter dollar is a rare and valuable coin that holds a special place in the world of numismatics. With a potential worth of $1.4 million, this coin is a true treasure for any collector lucky enough to come across it. So keep your eyes peeled, you never know when you might stumble upon a hidden gem in your coin collection. We're diving into the world of coin collecting, specifically focusing on the 1945 Washington quarter dollar coin. Now, you might be surprised to learn that these seemingly ordinary coins could actually be worth a staggering $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.5 million. So, what makes these coins so valuable? Well, it all comes down to rarity and condition. The 1945 Washington quarter was minted during a time when the United States was deeply involved in World War II. As a result, many of these coins were not minted or were melted down for their silver content, making them quite scarce today. In addition, coins that are in pristine condition are even harder to come by, driving up their value significantly. If you happen to have a 1945 Washington quarter dollar coin lying around, it's definitely worth taking a closer look at it. First and foremost, check the date to ensure it is indeed from 1945. Next, examine the condition of the coin. Look for any signs of wear or damage, as these can greatly affect its value. If your coin appears to be in excellent condition, you could be looking at a potential jackpot, but how can you tell if your 1945 Washington quarter is worth $1.5 million? Well, the best way to find out is by getting it professionally graded and certified by a reputable coin grading service. These experts will carefully examine your coin and assign it a grade based on its condition. Coins that receive a high grade, such as Mint State 65 or higher, are the ones that fetch top dollar at auction. In addition to condition, there are a few other factors that can affect the value of your 1945 Washington quarter dollar coin. For example, coins with errors or varieties are often highly sought after by collectors. Keep an eye out for any unique features on your coin, as these could potentially increase its value even further. Furthermore, coins with proven historical significance or a notable provenance can also command a higher price on the market. If you're lucky enough to own a 1945 Washington quarter dollar coin worth $1.5 million, you might be wondering what you should do next. Well, the good news is that there are plenty of options available to you. You could choose to sell your coin through a reputable auction house or dealer, or it could fetch top dollar from eager collectors. Alternatively, you could hold onto your coin as a valuable investment, watching its value grow over time. Of course, it's important to keep in mind that the value of coins can fluctuate based on market conditions. While your 1945 Washington quarter may be worth $1.5 million today, it's possible that its value could increase or decrease in the future. Staying informed about the coin collecting market and seeking advice from experts can help you make the best decision for your investment. In conclusion, the 1945 Washington quarter dollar coin is a hidden gem in the world of coin collecting. With a potential value of $1.5 million, these coins are definitely worth keeping an eye out for. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, finding one of these rare coins could be a game changer for your collection. So, keep your eyes peeled and happy hunting. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the value of the 1945 Washington quarter dollar coin, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more coin collecting content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. We have a truly exciting topic to discuss: the 1946 Washington quarter dollar coin and its incredible potential value of $1.5 million. Let's start by taking a closer look at the history and design of this iconic coin. The Washington quarter was first issued in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The design features a bust of the first president of the United States on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. The 1946 issue is no exception, displaying the same classic design that has made these coins so highly sought after by collectors. And now, you're probably wondering why a seemingly common coin from 1946 could be worth such a staggering amount. Well, it all comes down to rarity and condition. In the case of the 1946 Washington quarter, there are a few key factors that can significantly impact its value. One of the most important things to consider is the mint mark. Coins minted in Philadelphia do not have a mint mark, while those minted in Denver have a D mark and those from San Francisco have an S mark. Coins with certain mint marks may be more rare and therefore more valuable to collectors. Another important factor to consider is the coin's condition. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition are highly sought after by collectors and can command a premium price. Even small imperfections, such as scratches or discoloration, can greatly diminish a coin's value. So, if you happen to come across a 1946 Washington quarter in excellent condition, you may just be holding onto a small fortune. Of course, the value of a coin is also heavily influenced by market demand. As with any collectible item, the value of a coin can fluctuate based on factors such as current economic conditions, collector trends, and the availability of similar coins on the market. So, if the demand for a certain coin suddenly spikes, its value could skyrocket overnight. Now, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. How can you determine the value of your 1946 Washington quarter? Well, the first step is to carefully examine the coin for any distinguishing features such as mint marks, dates, and overall condition. Next, you can consult price guides, online forums, and experienced coin dealers to get an idea of what similar coins are selling for in the current market. If you're not sure where to start, there are also professional coin grading services that can provide you with a detailed assessment of your coin's condition and potential value. These services use a standardized grading system to evaluate coins based on factors such as wear, luster, and surface quality. By obtaining a certified grade for your coin, you can have a better understanding of its true worth in the eyes of collectors. Now, let's address the burning question: is a 1946 Washington quarter dollar coin really worth $1.5 million? While it's certainly possible for a rare and exceptionally well-preserved coin to fetch such a high price at auction, it's important to remember that not every coin will be worth millions. The majority of 1946 Washington quarters will likely have a more modest value, ranging from a few dollars to a few $100 depending on their condition and rarity. That being said, the thrill of searching for that elusive hidden gem is what makes coin collecting so exciting. You never know when you might stumble upon a valuable treasure hiding in plain sight. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or a newbie to the world of numismatics, the quest for rare and valuable coins is a journey worth embarking on. In conclusion, the 1946 Washington quarter dollar coin is a true classic of American numismatics with the potential to hold significant value for collectors. With its timeless design and historical significance, this coin continues to captivate the imagination of coin enthusiasts around the world. So, if you happen to have a 1946 Washington quarter lying around in your coin collection, it's definitely worth taking a closer look to see if you've struck gold. Thanks for tuning in, and happy collecting. We have a truly exciting topic to discuss: the 1946 Washington $quarter coin and its incredible potential value of $1.5 million. Let's start by taking a closer look at the history and design of this iconic coin. The Washington quarter was first issued in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The design features a bust of the first president of the United States on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. The 1946 issue is no exception, displaying the same classic design that has made these coins so highly sought after by collectors. And now, you're probably wondering why a seemingly common coin from 1946 could be worth such a staggering amount. Well, it all comes down to rarity and condition. In the case of the 1946 Washington quarter, there are a few key factors that can significantly impact its value. One of the most important things to consider is the mint mark. Coins minted in Philadelphia do not have a mint mark, while those minted in Denver have a D mark and those from San Francisco have an S mark. Coins with certain mint marks may be more rare and therefore more valuable to collectors. Another important factor to consider is the coin's condition. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition are highly sought after by collectors and can command a premium price. Even small imperfections, such as scratches or discoloration, can greatly diminish a coin's value. So, if you happen to come across a 1946 Washington quarter in excellent condition, you may just be holding onto a small fortune. Of course, the value of a coin is also heavily influenced by market demand. As with any collectible item, the value of a coin can fluctuate based on factors such as current economic conditions, collector trends, and the availability of similar coins on the market. So, if the demand for a certain coin suddenly spikes, its value could skyrocket overnight. Now, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. How can you determine the value of your 1946 Washington quarter? Well, the first step is to carefully examine the coin for any distinguishing features such as mint marks, dates, and overall condition. Next, you can consult price guides, online forums, and experienced coin dealers to get an idea of what similar coins are selling for in the current market. If you're not sure where to start, there are also professional coin grading services that can provide you with a detailed assessment of your coin's condition and potential value. These services use a standardized grading system to evaluate coins based on factors such as wear, luster, and surface quality. By obtaining a certified grade for your coin, you can have a better understanding of its true worth in the eyes of collectors. Now, let's address the burning question: is a 1946 Washington quarter coin really worth $1.5 million? While it's certainly possible for a rare and exceptionally well-preserved coin to fetch such a high price at auction, it's important to remember that not every coin will be worth millions. The majority of 1946 Washington quarters will likely have a more modest value, ranging from a few dollars to a few $100 depending on their condition and rarity. That being said, the thrill of searching for that elusive hidden gem is what makes coin collecting so exciting. You never know when you might stumble upon a valuable treasure hiding in plain sight. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or a newbie to the world of numismatics, the quest for rare and valuable coins is a journey worth embarking on. In conclusion, the 1946 Washington quarter coin is a true classic of American numismatics with the potential to hold significant value for collectors. With its timeless design and historical significance, this coin continues to captivate the imagination of coin enthusiasts around the world. So, if you happen to have a 1946 Washington quarter lying around in your coin collection, it's definitely worth taking a closer look to see if you've struck gold. Thanks for tuning in, and we're diving into the world of numismatics to talk about something truly special: the 1947 Washington quarter coin. Now, you may be wondering why this particular coin is worth discussing. Well, let me tell you, this coin holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and investors alike due to its rarity and incredible value. First off, let's talk a bit about the history of the 1947 Washington quarter. This coin was minted in 1947 as part of the Washington Quarter series, which began in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The coin features a portrait of Washington on the obverse side and a bald eagle on the reverse. However, what sets the 1947 edition apart is its low mintage numbers, making it highly sought after by collectors. Now, you may be wondering, if this coin is so rare, how much is it actually worth? Well, hold on to your hats, because the value of a 1947 Washington quarter coin in mint condition can reach up to a staggering $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.6 million. This value is based on factors such as the quality of the coin, its rarity, and current market demand. It's no wonder why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for this numismatic treasure, but why exactly is the 1947 Washington $quarter coin worth so much? Let's break it down. As mentioned earlier, the low mintage numbers play a significant role in determining the coin's value. In 1947, only a limited number of these coins were minted, making them scarce and highly coveted among collectors. Additionally, the condition of the coin is a crucial factor in determining its worth. A coin in mint condition with sharp details and minimal wear and tear will fetch a higher price compared to a coin that is worn or damaged. Another reason for the high value of the 1947 Washington $quarter coin is its historical significance. The Washington Quarter series is one of the most iconic in American coinage, and collectors are always on the lookout for rare and valuable coins from this series. The 1947 edition, with its striking design and limited availability, has captured the attention of numismatists worldwide, further driving up its value. Now, you may be wondering how you can determine the value of your 1947 Washington $quarter coin. Well, there are a few key factors to consider. First and foremost, you'll want to assess the condition of the coin. Look for any signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration that may affect its value. Next, research the current market trends and prices for this particular coin to get an idea of its potential worth. You may also want to consider getting the coin professionally graded by a reputable numismatic organization to authenticate its value. If you happen to come across a 1947 Washington $quarter coin in your collection or stumble upon one in a coin shop or auction, consider yourself lucky. This coin is a true gem and a valuable addition to any numismatic portfolio. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, owning a piece of history like the 1947 Washington $quarter coin is a thrill like no other. In conclusion, the 1947 Washington $quarter coin is a rare and valuable treasure that commands a hefty price tag in the numismatic world. With its low mintage numbers, historical significance, and pristine condition, this coin is a must-have for serious collectors and investors. So, keep your eyes peeled for this elusive coin, and who knows, you may just stumble upon a hidden gem worth $1.6 million. Thanks for tuning in, and